Hello everyone and welcome to my domain. This is everything animated. Well, it's time to continue my list. This one speaks for itself. This is Gata HK, or the English translation, Yamada's First Time. Just roll the clip. Gata HK. Yeah, this is one of those animes that's absolutely strange. You want to know the premise of this story? I'll let our main character Yamada say what it is. Yep, that's right. She wants to have 100 sex friends in high school. The big problem is, she has never even had sex herself, nor has she ever had a boyfriend, or ever kissed anybody, or anything like that. Kind of a strange goal to go for when you haven't even held hands with a guy. So who does Yamada pick as her first victim? Why, a shy guy by the name of Takeshi, of course. He keeps getting these mixed signals from Yamada, and she keeps going, yeah, let's have sex, and the next minute, no, let's not do it. And it's just, oh, so confusing for the guy. I feel really bad for this guy, I really do. Gata HK is definitely unique as far as trying to be different from the average teenage comedy, high school, whatever you want to call it. But in the end, it's pretty much the same as everything else. It's got the, oh my god, look at those tits, and oh my god, look at those beautiful women, and oh no, he's got an erection, what do I do with it? Even though I want to have sex with 100 people. Doesn't make sense, but okay, let's just roll with it, shall we? I will admit, it is a little funny. There are some parts that just made me laugh out loud, and then there are just other parts where you're just like, I mean, after the first 100 sex jokes, you kind of get used to it, and it becomes less and less funny. This is going to be spoilers for some people, so if you want to watch this, skip to the next part, which should be right here. All in all, when everything was said and done, I just wanted the show to be over. I was saying to myself, please just let them just do it already, at least just to say that she did it. But in the end, it never happened. They got so close and didn't even have it happen. And that just kind of got to me. I mean, it's pretty common in animes to have something happen to where they're about to kiss and then all of a sudden somebody walks in, or they're about to do something and somebody walks in, or just cockblocks them, they hear a noise or something. That's common. But I mean, when they were just alone in bed together and nothing was gonna interrupt that, they still found a way to mess that up. And I even said to myself, unbelievable. The animation in itself is generic. It's just like every other average anime, nothing special. When it comes to either the subbed version or the dubbed version, I sticked with the subbed version. I didn't like Takashi's voice in the American dubbed version, but I didn't think Yamada's dubbed version voice was bad either. So, all in all, I stuck with the subbed version. I mean, this is pretty much for people who are into Ichi and want to see some boobies, they want a good laugh. This is something for them. But for the hardcore anime people that are into action or just something else, I'd say stay away from this. It's not worth it. The story's predictable, the characters are bland, and when everything's all said and done, nothing happens. And it doesn't even end. I hate it when animes don't end and just leave everything out there. I mean, at least end. If you're not going to have a proper ending or closure for all these characters, why even make a show? And this came out in 2010. So it's been 4 years and there's still no plans of a sequel. I take it did not do well. For having an original premise and at least being a little bit funny, I gotta give it some points. For being very predictable, very boring, and just all around not having a solid ending with closure, it loses a lot of points for me. So in the end, Gata HK gets a 2 out of 5. Well, that's my review. Tune in next week when I start my next anime review with the letter C. The title is down here. There's no way I can pronounce that. I have a hard time pronouncing names in Japanese. But there it is. That's the one I'm going to be reviewing next week. And I'll see everybody next time on Everything Animated.